stop what you're doing. Because what I'm about to tell you will either reconstruct your entire life, or you'll ignore it and stay trapped in the same cycle for the next 10 years. 3 days ago, I watched a man explain himself for 20 minutes to someone who didn't respect him. He pleaded for understanding from someone unworthy of his time. And I realized something. These men are everywhere. Men who chase approval like beggars chasing coins. Maybe you're one of them. You're not weak by birth. You were trained to be weak, programmed to be agreeable, conditioned to be predictable. And predictable men are easy to control. But 5 centuries ago, one man saw through the illusion. He decoded the true mechanics of power, influence, and control. He stripped away morality, emotion, and pretense, and wrote a handbook for the few who dare to rise above the masses. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli. This isn't about motivation. This is about domination. It's about becoming the kind of man who walks into a room and every conversation pauses. The kind who speaks once and everyone listens. The kind whose silence is louder than another man's anger. I'm going to give you 8 Machiavellian principles that will transform you from the forgotten into the unforgettable, from the one who explains into the one who commands. But understand this: once you see power clearly, you can never unsee it. Once you taste control, you can never go back to obedience. So before we begin, whisper this to yourself. I refuse to be held back. I refuse to be stopped. 1. Transform the inner self inside you. 2 men are fighting for control. One is uncertain, polite, apologetic, desperate for approval. The other is certain, silent, precise, commanding. Every choice you make feeds one and starves the other. Your uncertain self was built by society. Parents who wanted obedience, teachers who wanted order, systems that wanted compliance. But compliant men don't make history. Every time you apologize for things that aren't your fault, you betray your confident self. Every time you explain yourself to people who don't deserve you, you weaken your authority. Machiavelli said, "He who is not master of himself will always be a servant of others." The transformation isn't emotional. It's strategic. When someone disrespects you, you don't explain. You enforce. When someone tests your boundary, you don't justify. You remind. When someone wastes your time, you vanish. Feed the confident self. Starve the uncertain one. The uncertain man seeks permission. The confident man takes position. Affirm it now. My uncertain self is fading. My confident self is rising. 2. Build the fortress mind. Most men live in mental chaos. Every insult pierces them. Every challenge destabilizes them. They are slaves to emotion, angry, reactive, fragile. You will be different. You will build a fortress mind. When someone criticizes you, you don't feel insulted. You collect information. When someone lies to you, you don't feel betrayed. You identify a liability. When someone fails you, you don't fall apart. You update your strategy. Emotion is noise. Logic is signal. Filter the world through logic. Pain is not punishment, it's instruction. Anger is not chaos, it's data. Fear is not weakness, it's potential. A fortress mind doesn't avoid emotion, it commands it. Say it. My mind is a fortress. My thoughts obey me. 3. Master the art of silence. The loud man reveals himself. The silent man controls the room. Weak men talk because silence exposes their emptiness. Powerful men stay quiet because silence amplifies their presence. Every time you over-explain, you give authority to the listener. Every time you justify, you hand over your power. The lion does not roar to prove he's a lion. His silence is enough. Be unraidable. Let them wonder what you think. Let them guess what you'll do. Unpredictability is the purest form of power. Say less. Mean more. When you finally speak, make it final. Affirm it. My silence commands more than their words. 4. Turn setbacks into strength. Disappointment is the tuition fee of wisdom. Every betrayal is education. Every loss is refinement. Machiavelli warned, men are fickle, self-serving, and opportunistic. Understand this, and you'll never be surprised again. Stop demanding loyalty from the disloyal. Stop expecting depth from the shallow. When people reveal their nature, believe them. Use every setback as material. Every scar becomes armor. Every failure becomes data. Every betrayal becomes proof you've risen high enough to threaten someone. Strategists don't cry over losses. They study them. 5. Silence critics through excellence. Never argue with those beneath your level. You dignify them by responding. Weak men debate. Strong men demonstrate. Your results will always speak louder than your explanations. While others complain, you execute. While others talk, you rise. When your success becomes undeniable, critics disappear or bow. Let your achievements make their opinions irrelevant. Excellence is the ultimate rebuttal. 6. Control your reputation. Your reputation is a weapon. Polish it, sharpen it, protect it. In the first 7 seconds, people decide your worth. Control those seconds. Speak less. Reveal nothing unnecessary. Mystery multiplies respect. Be calm in chaos. Be composed under attack. Consistency breeds trust. Silence breeds power. Never let others define your image. Shape it yourself, deliberately, relentlessly. Machiavelli said, "Men judge more by the eye than by the hand." Let them see power, even before you display it. Affirm it. I control my reputation. My presence commands respect. 7. Make excellence a discipline. Excellence is not an act. It's a habit forged in repetition. You are what you repeatedly tolerate. You are what you repeatedly do. Comfort is the silent killer of men. It whispers that you've done enough. It lies that you've earned your rest. Discipline is divine. It separates kings from pawns. Fortune favors the consistent. Wake up early. Keep your word. Do what others avoid. Not because it's glamorous, but because it's power. Let your habits speak louder than your ambitions. Be so consistent that even failure can't keep up 8. Become unstoppable. This is the final stage. The point where emotion no longer commands you and external chaos cannot touch you. To be unstoppable is not to be unfeeling. It's to be unmoved. You love, but you do not depend. You care, but you do not cling. You connect, but you do not kneel. When people can no longer manipulate your emotions, you've become untouchable. When validation no longer controls your direction, you've become unstoppable. Machiavelli said, "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior." And that is your mission. To conquer the only kingdom that truly matters, yourself. The world will test this version of you. People will resist your growth. Old patterns will try to pull you back. Let them. Because once a man becomes unstoppable, the world doesn't change him. He changes the world. You are no longer the man who begs for respect. You are the man who commands it. You are no longer the man who waits for opportunity. You create it. You are no longer the man who asks for permission. You take what's yours, quietly, efficiently, ruthlessly. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be remembered. You are not here to blend in. You are here to dominate. You are not here to survive. You are here to rule. Say it one last time. I am unbreakable. I am unbending. I am unstoppable. Now go. The throne is empty. Take it.